What's your biggest turnoff in guys?
Probably when they don't work out.
This is part 2 of non-negotiables, dating standard / bare minimum list.
Oh my god. Oh hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Wait. Shut up!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Now, I don't want anyone making fun of that first lady who is in a bigger body, alright? No negative comments, guys. She has a lot on her plate already, don't add more. What I'm trying to say is, I don't want her to be fed up, alright? Because she already is fed up, most definitely. And I hear you say, but Hidan, what entitles a woman that has her own gravitational pull to a man who takes care of his body? Guys, please stop. She's a queen, alright? She deserves it. Don't think about it. But now, guys, welcome to today's episode of Women's Standards, alright? We have to level up our game. We have to try harder to win the game, to win the prize, the gems, the diamonds in today's day and age. So let's get started with this woman. I managed to find one whose list is shorter than 35 points. So let's cover her, guys. Now, she makes up for that by being a little narcissist. But let's see.
Okay, 5 things that I think are the absolute bare minimum in dating and relationships. Let's get into it. This video is for women dating men, by the way. Okay, first thing, talks to you every day. Absolutely no excuse. Actually, I'll give him a pass if he's a doctor in a 24-hour surgery. I'll give him a 1-day pass. Otherwise, he should be talking to you every day. And this isn't like a security thing. We don't need to hear from men every day for our self-esteem, but you should know that if you're not hearing from a man every single day, that he just doesn't like you that much and you should move on.
I mean, I think this applies to marriage. If you are already in a marriage, in a committed relationship, you should have great communication with the other person. But when you're dating, guys, like, why should we pay that much attention? For women who, in most of the cases, guys, these women are talking to multiple men, entertaining multiple men, going on dates with other people, alright? Farming attention and validation from 200 men just like you. And you want us to try harder, you want us to text you like you are our 30-year-long wife. That's how you want to be texted, yet you don't provide anything in return. You're probably going to dismiss us, or you are constantly comparing us to other guys to see who's the best fit. We're not having it.
Next up, pays for dates. Fight me on it. I don't care. Don't even play the game. Don't reach for your wallet. If somebody asks you on a date, you should expect that they will pay for that date. We're not asking men on dates. Obviously, be very gracious, say thank you, but saying thank you on the date is enough. You don't need to go home, text him, say thank you again. Like, don't act like you've never been taken out before, and also give him a chance to text you.
Yeah, don't overdo it, alright? Now, you want to be polite, say thank you once, but only once. Don't do it twice. Don't send a cute text like, hey, I really had a great time. Thank you again for paying. Really, I hope to see you again. No, don't overdo it, ladies. Just once is enough. Thank you. Yeah, I'm so used to it. I just don't care. Right? You don't want to be too pleasant of a person. You have to stay a beach. So don't overdo it, ladies. Not only are you entitled to a stranger's money that you go on a date with, but also you don't get to say thank you more than once.
Wish I didn't have to have the third one on here. Speaks to you respectfully. A man should not be raising his voice to you. I'll say I do think that the way a man treats you is 75% the type of man he is and 25% what you let him get away with. I do think men will push the limits a little bit. So if a man ever deigns to raise his voice 1 octave at you, shut it down immediately. Say something like, look, I'm not sure who you think you're speaking to right now, but I know it's not me because I would never tolerate being spoken to that way.
Ooh, what a mic drop moment, eh? Now, I get this point, right? My question is, does it apply to you? Is it rules for thee but not for me, or is this both ways, right? Because most often than not, the people who raise their voices are women, all right? And they say that, but you got me mad, but I'm on my period, I'm emotional. No, I don't care if you are mad. If I don't get to raise my voice, you don't get to raise your voice.
wants to keep you, he'll fall in line. Okay, loyal to you. And I don't just mean the very obvious not cheating. A man should speak highly of you to other people, whether you're there or not. The men that you're dating should not be talking shit to you, calling you the old ball and chain. I hate when I hear stuff like that, especially if you're in a relationship, your biggest cheerleader when you're there and when you're not. And if you have an argument, I know this might be controversial. I think it stays between you. I don't think a man should be running his mouth to his friends and anybody just talking about your personal issues, airing your dirty laundry. All right, last but not least, show chivalry. This is opening the door for you, carrying your bags, stuff like that. I hate when I'm in the airport and I see a woman struggling with her luggage and the man with her is not helping her. Like, that just irks me every single time. Also, back to dates, I could do a whole other video on dating etiquette. Like, I think the date should be either conveniently located for you or he should be arranging transportation for you. And he should be planning the date. He asked for the date. He shouldn't be saying, like, where do you think we should go? Like, he should plan the date.
Yeah, no, in fact, if you send me like a little spreadsheet, you know, an Excel file with all your demands so I can work on it and I can try to find the bed. You know, if you send me like a little book, we're talking about 40 pages with just some etiquette that men can study before they go on a date with you, you know. Or, hey, maybe we can get some grade in a university where we study etiquette for these modern women that are entertaining 12 men at a time, all right? And don't care about you and dismiss you, and they see you as a retirement plan and as a walking ATM machine, all right? No, madam. Chivalry is dead. Women killed it. This is a famous phrase, for a reason. All right, men were willing to do all those things without you even asking in the first place, just because you gave back, right? You deserved it. I'm gonna say the words, you deserved it in the past. But nowadays, you want us to keep being traditional? Well, what do you bet, guys, that this woman has gone on multiple days, entertained multiple strangers, being with chat, been around the block, dismissed multiple men, all right? What do you bet? But now, guys, let's move on to another dating list. And, geez, man, I gotta say, when I saw this, I literally thought that this is satire, right? That this is sarcasm. But then I found out it's not. All right. Let's get to it, guys.
This is part 2 of non-negotiables, dating standard / bare minimum list. I really enjoyed doing it the first time, so we're doing a part 2 because I feel like every girlie should have a list and respect it whenever.
I also like how they call it bare minimum. This is not like my perfect man list. No, this is the bare minimum list. Drives me around, knows how to cook, enhances my life for the better. Taller, good lips, taller than 6 feet, by the way. Good lips, takes care of himself, gym, hands, teeth, hair, nose, whatever, right? So extremely jacked, has ambition and plans for the future, which of course we all know it means is a multimillionaire. Holds doors, socially, whatever, blah, 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 1001 reasons. This is the bare minimum, guys. Like, if you do all those things, which literally like 0.5% of men on earth meet all these criteria, you're not the perfect man or Prince Charming. No, you are the bare minimum, all right? You are almost there. You are mid. Let's get started.
We're dating. So starting off strong with knows how to cook. It goes without saying for me. Like, you're not 5. Your mom is not there to cook for you anymore. I love to cook. And I know how to cook, but I don't want to feel like he's relying on me to cook 24/7. Like, let's say.
Yeah, guys, like, I'm not your mother. I love this argument. I'm not your mother, yet they expect for you to pay on dates. Wait, I'm not your father. Why should I pay on dates, right? Again, guys, rules for thee, but not for me. They expect men to be really traditional. He has to be a father figure, the perfect boyfriend, husband, friend, savior, Jesus Christ reincarnate, right? But the moment you ask of them, hey, can you cook so I get back from work and I have something to eat? Oh, I'm not your mother. Jeez. Extremely unpleasant woman, guys. Let's continue. This is just a parody. This is a circus.
Hey, I'm going out with my friends tonight. I don't want to have a call at like 11, like, oh, when are you coming back to cook? No, I'm out. You're taking care of yourself. You're a big guy. And just like, you know, sometimes getting home to like a 7-course meal. Let's be nice. Enhance my life for the better.
Before we continue with the augmentation thing, if she says he has to take care of himself. If I have to take care of himself, why will I be with a pain in the butt woman like you? All right, I can take care of myself without the need of being with you. So if you're only a liability and a minus for every man that spends more than 5 minutes with you, why would they be with you?
Obviously, like, don't make me cry. Make yourself useful. Make my life better, because it's already nice. So if you're not making it better, then why are you here? Taller than 6 foot is just like a personal preference. I'd like my man to be like taller than me, even when I wear heels. So yeah. Good lips. I like my lips, so I don't want my kids to have like paper thin lips.
What a stupid argument. I'm gonna stop it right there. I don't like your lips, by the way. Taller than 6 feet. Oh, this is just a personal preference. What a coincidence. This must be the first woman I've ever heard of who has this preference. Which is a coincidence, guys. Alright. What entitles her to a man who is attractive when she's absolutely below mid? I don't know. But guys, can you picture a man going around with this argument of, oh, he has to be taller than 6 feet? Like, picture a man who says, she has to have D cups, right? And an hourglass body and good lips and, you know, long hair and extremely good face. What? No man goes around saying those things because it's stupid, all right? You cannot control your body, and men settle for... I mean, they don't call it settling, but they deal or they engage to multiple women regarding of their ups, regarding of their butts, regarding of whatever, right? No matter how much they say, oh, men only care about one thing, men are absolutely superficial. It's not true, guys. I mean, men date for a lot more things than physical appearance. It's, interestingly enough, women who have all these requisites about taller than 6 feet and good lips and good jawline and whatever not. Absolute bullcrap. Let's continue.
I have kids, if I have kids. So yeah, takes care of himself. I go to the gym, I do manicure, pedicure, I go to the dentist, like if he's not doing the same.
Just to be clear on one thing, you know, the gym works only for the body, right? It doesn't work on your face.
Just not gonna work for me, you know? Has ambitions and plans for the future. Yeah, just making sure you have a job and like you have ambition for yourself, for me, for your future life. It just makes sense. If you don't have a job from like 2 weeks, 1 month, that's fine. But just making sure you want to have one. Holds door for me. Now girls, stop lying. We all want to have a guy that's holding doors for us in the restaurant. I don't know why it's been so controversial on TikTok lately, because like deep down we all want it, so be for real. Curious. I don't want to hear like, oh, you're listening to like old people music or like elevator music when I'm listening to jazz or like classical music. So just, you're a child, grow up. Obsessed with me. Oh, socially and politically aware. That's necessary. I don't want to hear like, oh, I don't vote. It doesn't change anything anyway. No. Be aware of what's going on in the world. You're not alone on this planet. Yeah, obsessed with me.
Politically aware, of course, we all know what that means. Most women just happen to be liberal, right? Not sharing any political views, it's just the way it is. Most men tend to be traditional, or in other words, conservative, in most often than not. Women tend to be liberal, so when they say he has to be politically aware or politically aligned or my values, whatever, they just mean you have to be okay with the unaliving of fetuses, and you have to be okay with all the laws that favor women and that favor everyone who they favor, and you have to do all those things, right? You have to be absolutely okay with all the laws and all the rules that are biased towards men and that favor women. And not only that, but again, just everything that she likes, you have to like as well. What a clown. Let's continue, guys.
I'm obsessed with myself. Why would you not be?
Oh,
what are you doing there?
Oh, we can see.
Good manners. Don't chew with your mouth open. Don't cough or sneeze super loudly in public. Just embarrassing.
I get the eating stuff, but don't sneeze too loudly. What, are you going to go with like this machine that looks at the sound, you know, and up, you did it too loudly. Control yourself. What is this?
Graduated college. I'm about to graduate college. I just want to make sure we have like the same plans for like our future kids. So yeah, good general knowledge. I don't want to be talking about.
I mean, talking about the I've graduated, I want you to graduate as well. I don't think that men have done your gender, grades, but hey, your gender, you're professional at gender studies. Bravo, good job on your education.
Napoleon, and you think it's only like a height complex. So yeah, just makes sense. Bye.
Jeez, guys, this is not satire, all right? Now let me read you my favorite comment. One guy appears, okay? A person with common sense appears on the comments, because you can see all the girlies there. Can you share the list with me? Yes, this is the bare minimum, know your worth, and all that crap. There is this one man that says 6 feet tall is not the bare minimum, which is not. It's way above average, right? And she says, is for me. So she meant to say it is for me, but she said is for me. So she's entitled to all of this, yet she cannot even type. Forget about the typos, guys. It's just, man, this is so clownish. We have a below average woman that doesn't provide anything to men, right? Other than her body, but her body is below mid. So, and she has all those things, right? It's just, guys, what a good day to be alive and to laugh at these. But now let's move on to a last one, and we're not gonna play this. We're just gonna see one of the many lists that you can find on TikTok. Look at all those things, guys. Look at all those things. I mean, it takes 5 minutes to read. And individually, all right, if you read them one by one, individually, they are all good. Dates to marry, wants a family, wants old school love, loves animals, loyal. I mean, those are good things, right? But here, my point is, I'm going to include a philosophy, right? I'm going to try to make out of this clownish circus a point, which Cicero said, the more laws, the less justice, right? Because countries and politics and all that, they have a way to play around all the rules. So when you have only a few rules, it's easier and it's more justice and fair. When you have a lot of rules, they just play around them, right? And this is how YouTube works as well. In the past, you only had 3 rules on YouTube. Don't play corn material. Don't copyright, so don't upload the Lord of the Rings extended version on YouTube, right? And don't be directly threatening. Like, I'm going to unalive you, I'm going to find where you live, I'm going to murder your family. You don't have said the word murder, right? Now my video can be taken because I've said a bad word, right? And they're going to take it down, and I'm going to ask, why did you take this down? And guys, they have a list of like 2017 things that are against the policy of YouTube right now, right? So you see how more laws equals less justice. They can take a video down because they don't like it, right? And then they can pick from this whole catalog of 4,000 reasons of why this goes against the rules. And of course, all of them are sort of like bleak, or you don't fully understand them, all right? Everybody in the past knew what the rules are. Don't be threatening, don't upload corn or copyright. That's it, it's easy, everybody understands it. Now the rules are so... you just don't understand them, all right? You can understand them in 1,000 ways. So this is my my feedback to these women. Even if all your demands are good, which these happen to be good, they are not clownish, but there are so many that, guys, this will never be enough, all right? If you think that, hey, I'm gonna start walking today, I'm gonna tick things off the list one by one, I'm gonna work on myself, guys, it's not going to happen, all right? This is not a list that you can tick things off and haha, I already got 15 out of 20, 5 more and she'll love me unconditionally. No, they will keep adding things to the list. They'll play around them, sort of like YouTube plays around them. You'll never be enough. You'll never satisfy her. You'll never win her over, no matter how many of these you do, all right? This whole list is just their way of materializing to the world, of expressing how big of a narcissist they are, all right? And that they actually don't know what they're looking for. They can make a list of 101 things. They don't know what they're looking for. Even if they find it, even if it's right in front of their eyes, they won't see it. Because they'll pick one of the bullcrap reasons they have and they say, oh, he's not enough. And coincidentally, guys, this is a really big coincidence, but coincidentally, men who happen to be attractive somehow fulfill all those things. All right? So somehow, I don't know how, But men who are attractive and have a good jawline and a six-pack and are tall, they somehow fulfill all those criteria. And women date them, they chase them around for months at a time, they follow behind their butts, right? They're absolutely interested in them, they check their stories all the time, right? So attractive guys somehow manage to do that. While for the guys who are not so attractive, oh well, here are 1,001 things you have to do before I commit to you. And they won't even respect you then. So guys, we're gonna close off this video. Damn, I've had a good laugh, for certain. This is just... this is some bullshit going on. But guys, if you enjoyed the video, if you had a laugh, please like it, so we can give a big middle finger to the YouTube algorithm. And also subscribe if you haven't already. I want to mention this last thing. I got a comment the other day from a person that said that he had been following me from day one and that he really likes me and my content is great, but he wasn't subscribed. What? You have been following me since day one and you are not subscribed? Holy crap, man. Now this is outrageous. No, I'm kidding, of course. Subscribe if you want, guys. I'll leave you off here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.